Good morning, students. Today we will learn Chapter 2 Computer Ethics. The learning objectives are: what is computer ethics, hacking, software piracy, spamming, phishing, and security measures. Now, what do you mean by ethics? Ethics means what is right and what is wrong. That means the rules and regulations that tell us about what is right and what is wrong is called ethics. Our social ethics are moral, honesty, right, fairness, value, honor, and choice. Similarly, our business ethics are responsibility, trust, behavior, principle, relationship, choice, reliability, and morality. Similarly, now see the uses of computers. Computer is used for education purpose, government office, banking, sports, defense and environment, hospital, home, medical field, business and technology. That means everywhere nowadays we are using computer. Computer have so many benefits. It made our life so easy. But on computer, someone doing some unethical or illegal activities like hacking, stealing personal information, computer fraud. These are what illegal activities. And the common issues are intellectual property right. That means anyone can easily create duplicate copies of digital context. Then privacy concern, access personal information on a computer system, and how computer affect the society. To work on computer, everyone should follow some code and conduct, that is called computer ethics. Computer ethics is a set of moral values that regulate the uses of computer. That means when we are working on computer, we should follow some code of conduct so that we should work on a right way and we should not harm anyone intentionally or unintentionally. That is what computer ethics. Now, unethical activities like hacking, software piracy, spamming, and phishing. Hacking. What is hacking? Hacking is an unauthorized entry into a network or a computer to steal or manipulate information, data, or files. The person involved in this process is named as hacker. So, hacking means what? Without asking, without permission, someone enters in our computer and stealing our files or our important informations, that is called hacking. Nowadays we are seeing that some companies or some hackers, they are hacking or they are stealing private files or informations of big companies for their purpose or for their some illegal activities. That is called what? Hacking. And the person who is doing this is known as hacker. Hacker is a software engineer or a skilled person having proper knowledge of computer. Now, software piracy. Software piracy is the act of stealing software that is legally protected. This stealing includes selling, distributing, modifying or copying the software. Software piracy means creating duplicate copies of computer software without permission, and this is for the financial gain. That means for selling the software in a cheaper price, they are making copies, duplicate copies without asking the manufacturers or creators. That is called software piracy. Like the movies and software CDs original work, there someone is making duplicate copies and selling in cheap price. That is what? Software piracy. Now, spamming. Spamming is what? Unwanted email. Unwanted email, usually of commercial nature, sent out in a bulk. Spamming is when one person or company sends an unwanted email to another person. Spam emails are usually computer versions of unwanted junk mail that arrives in mailbox, such as advertising, pamphlets and brochures. That means when we opening our account, suppose we are opening our Gmail account, then it is not asking us for any money. We are opening the account free of cost. Why it is not asking us for any money? Because when we open the account, they sent us advertisements of different companies, and that is what, without asking us. We don't want that mails, but we are getting or we are receiving from companies, and that is called spamming. Then the next is phishing. Phishing is the attempt to gain personal and sensitive information like username, password, and financial detail like our bank account number, ATM card number, PIN, Aadhaar number, and all for a malicious purpose. That means phishing is an email fraud method in which the person is asking our personal information and they are stealing our money, or they are using our informations for some illegal activities. That is called phishing. Now the security measure, what we have to do to protect ourselves when we are working on internet or we are working on computer. Copy protection, to prevent the illegal or unauthorized copying of software products. Privacy of data means the access of personal data should be restricted. Copying Act, that means Copyright Act, means creator having the authority of an original work. Use encryption techniques to ensure the privacy and security of messages. Copy protection, use co-lock and copy protection your valuable software just in 3 simple steps. First, specify some parameters, add some source code, activate protected programs. That means copy protection is the technique to prevent the illegal or unauthorized copying of software product. A software lock is placed on a computer program on the distribution media like CDs and DVDs by software developers, so someone cannot easily create duplicate copies of software. Then strong and easy to use software copy protection solution are: simply make software machine dependent and control the number of installation. That means a software we can install in one computer or more than 2 or 3 computers. User can activate the protected software manually, email or call or answering machines, or just by clicking a button, and get the activation code via internet or automatically. That means when we are installing the software, then it asks for a activation code, that means license number. If we purchase the software, then they give us one license number, license code or license number, or we say activation number. When we are entering the activation number, then the software properly installed or registered with our name. That means we purchase the software. If we are not purchasing the software, then we are not getting any activation code. And if we are not having activation code, that means it is what, illegal or duplicate copy of original work. Then data privacy. Privacy of data means that access to it is restricted. Personal data is protected by legislation, that means law, in many countries. Privacy Enhanced Mail (PEM) is an internet standard for email system that uses encryption techniques to ensure the privacy and security of message. Privacy of data means what? Our personal data is restricted. No one can access our personal information. And when we are sending emails, then we should use encryption codes to protect our data. And what is encryption code? Encryption is a process that encodes a message or file so that it can be only read by certain people. Encryption means what? With our original data, we are encoding some other informations. सपोज अगर मान लो कि हमने कोई मेल भेजा है और वो मेल बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट है, मान लो डिफेंस का है, बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट मेल है, वो हम भेज रहे हैं. उस मेल को हो सकता है कि रिसीवर से पहले कोई और देख ले, तो उससे अगर हमें प्रोटेक्ट करना है तो हम उस मैसेज को क्या करते हैं, किसी और, सपोज हमने उस मैसेज के ऊपर एक इमेज डाल दिया है, एक फ़ोटो डाल दी है, ठीक है, तो ये क्या कहलाएगा आपका इनक्रिप्शन। जब वो मैसेज अगर रिसीवर से पहले बीच में कोई और देखता है तो उसे क्या दिखेगा, सिर्फ वो इमेज दिखेगा, मैसेज नहीं दिखेगा। क्या दिखेगा, इमेज। तो इमेज दिखेगा तो उसको क्या लगेगा कि ये सिर्फ क्या है, एक इमेज फाइल है। उसको ये नहीं समझ में आएगा कि ये इमेज क्यों डला हुआ है, क्योंकि ये कोड जो है वो सिर्फ किसको पता है, रिसीवर को, जिसको हम सेंड कर रहे हैं। तो अगर रिसीवर से पहले कोई देखता है तो वो उस ओरिजिनल डेटा को एक्सेस नहीं कर पाएगा। सिर्फ रिसीवर ही उसको क्या कर सकता है, फिर एक्सेस कर सकता है, क्योंकि उसको पता है कि वो उस इमेज को कैसे हटाएगा। ठीक है, तो इसको हम क्या बोलते हैं, इनक्रिप्शन। मतलब क्या होता है कि हम अपने ओरिजिनल डाटा के ऊपर किसी एक और कोड को क्या कर रहे हैं, पेस्ट कर रहे हैं, उसको हम बोलते हैं इनक्रिप्शन। नाउ सिमिलरली कॉपीराइटिंग एक्ट। Copywriting means what? All rights are reserved. Means copywriting is a legal concept by government giving the creator the sole authority, that means all the power only the creator having of an original work such as text, piece, music, painting or computer program. That means the creator, developer having all authority, all power to use the computer program or software. That is called Copywriting Act. The computer. Now students, today we learn in this chapter what is computer ethics, and we have learned about the computer ethics and what is hacking, spamming, software piracy, email fraud, and how to protect ourselves, what is the security measures. So that's all for today's class. Thank you.